Welcome to today's deep dive into timeless wisdom, where we explore how ancient principles can shape our modern lives and make us more effective in how we lead, work, and live. In the world we navigate today, understanding human nature and power dynamics can be the key to achieving success and respect in both personal and professional spheres. Let's jump straight into the practical advice that transcends eras. Whether you're a leader, a manager, or simply someone trying to navigate the complexities of modern life, the lessons we're about to explore will provide profound insights into building a life of strength, respect, and influence. So, let's get started with the very first principle, the power of perception. Have you ever noticed that people who seem confident, wise, or assertive often command more respect, even if their actions don't fully align with their projected image? In fact, the way others perceive you often matters far more than what you truly are. Sounds strange, right? But it's true. The public image you project can determine how people treat you, whether it's in the workplace, with friends, or even in your personal relationships. Think about it. How many times have you seen someone who may not be the most trustworthy or virtuous, but somehow still commands a great deal of respect? Maybe it's because they've cultivated an image of wisdom, fairness, or strength. And while we can't always know the whole story behind the scenes, their ability to manage how they're perceived has a massive influence on how others respond to them. Project confidence. You don't need to feel confident all the time, but you can always act confident. People gravitate towards those who exude strength and conviction. Even if you're uncertain, stand tall and make decisions with confidence. Show virtue. Displaying qualities like honesty, fairness, and courage builds trust. People are drawn to individuals who act ethically, even when it's challenging. Control your emotions. In difficult moments, keeping calm shows wisdom and strength. Others will respect your ability to manage your emotions in high-pressure situations. Be consistent. Consistency builds trust. If your actions always align with the image you want to project, people will learn to rely on you. Build relationships with respected individuals who you surround yourself with matters. Associating with trustworthy and influential people raises your own perceived status. In today's fast-paced world, hesitation is one of the quickest ways to lose respect. Whether at work, in leadership, or even in social settings, decisiveness speaks volumes. But why is decisiveness so crucial? Let's break it down. Every decision carries a level of risk. But the people we respect most aren't those who sit back and wait for the perfect moment. They're the ones who make bold choices and take action, even when the outcome is uncertain. By taking control of situations and making choices, you're telling the world that you're not passive, you're active and in charge of your destiny. It's about calculated risks, acting swiftly, and taking responsibility for the outcomes, whatever they may be. Make decisions quickly and confidently. People admire leaders who don't hesitate to make the tough calls. Accept mistakes of ambition, not sloth. You'll make mistakes, and that's okay. The key is to make them while actively striving toward a goal rather than staying idle out of fear of failure. Strength through action. The more you act, the stronger your position. Decisiveness leads to respect because it shows control over both yourself and the situation at hand. One of the most powerful yet controversial ideas when it comes to leadership and influence is the balance between love and fear. This principle isn't about wielding power tyrannically, but rather understanding how different emotional dynamics influence the people around you. Think about it. It's often better to be feared than loved if you can't achieve both. Why? Because fear tends to hold people in check. However, if you lean too heavily into fear, you risk creating enemies. On the flip side, if you focus only on being loved, people might take advantage of you. That's why striking the right balance is so important. The art here is knowing when to show affection and when to assert your boundaries firmly. Key takeaways: foster genuine care, show love through kindness, recognition, and appreciation. But also recognize that not everyone's behavior can go unchecked. Be firm when necessary, There are times when showing strength, setting boundaries, or enforcing rules is required to maintain control and respect. Be consistent in your approach. Unpredictability creates instability. People respect leaders who are fair, consistent, and maintain a clear stance on expectations. We live in a world that's constantly changing. Businesses pivot, relationships evolve, and even the societal landscape shifts over time. To stay relevant and respected, adaptability is essential. The ability to adjust your strategies and mindset when circumstances change will keep you ahead of the curve. Imagine being like a lion, strong and formidable when needed, but also a fox, cunning and clever in navigating situations that require a more strategic approach. This blend of strength and adaptability allows you to face challenges head-on while maintaining your position. The ability to change your tactics when needed is crucial for long-term success. Key takeaways: stay open to new approaches. Don't cling to one strategy if it's no longer working. Recognize when it's time to shift gears. Understand the situation, whether you need to be tough or diplomatic. Understanding what each situation calls for is vital. Be quick to pivot. Flexibility in your approach shows maturity and awareness, and people will respect your ability to handle uncertainty. Generosity can be an incredibly powerful tool for building respect and loyalty, but the trick lies in knowing how to be generous. Being overly generous can backfire. It can lead to people taking advantage of you or becoming entitled. Think of generosity like a tool to reward people who have earned it. It's about recognizing true value and rewarding it thoughtfully, not just for the sake of appearing generous. Key takeaways: be strategic in your generosity. Reward those who've shown loyalty or exceptional work. This builds respect and appreciation without draining your resources. Don't overextend yourself. Being too generous can cause others to take advantage of you. It's about finding the right balance of generosity that signals strength and wisdom. Generosity with intent, thoughtful, well-timed generosity fosters loyalty, while indiscriminate giving can lead to resentment and exploitation. One of the most significant principles in achieving lasting success and respect is self-reliance. This means not depending on external forces, whether it's other people, trends, or even financial support from outside sources to dictate your success. When you rely on your own abilities and inner strength, you build a foundation that is less likely to crumble. In today's world, being self-reliant means developing your skills, cultivating your knowledge, and surrounding yourself with a loyal support network that helps you grow and succeed. Develop your own skills. The more you invest in yourself, the less dependent you'll be on others. Become the expert in your field. Surround yourself with a reliable support system. Build relationships with individuals who are dependable and invested in your success. Embrace financial independence. Learn to manage your finances in a way that gives you autonomy and the ability to make decisions on your terms.